Here are the 6 people preparing for today's show. Only one of them will leave with £10,500. The rest will leave with nothing when voted off as the weakest link. Welcome to the weakest link. Any of the 6 people in the studio here today could win up to £10,500. They've only just met, but to reach the prize money they must work as a team. However, 5 will leave with nothing. As round by round we lose the player voted the weakest link. Let's meet today's team. Hello there, my name is Cassandra and I'm an events planner. Hello, my name's Heath and I'm a lawyer. Hi there, my name is Mel and I'm a fitness worker. My name's Clyde and I'm a chef. Hi, my name's Janice and I'm a dancer. Hello, my name's Ellis and I'm an accountant. Okay team, just to remind you of the rules, in each round of the game there's £1,500 to win. The fastest way to win the prize money is to create a chain of 6 correct answers. Break the chain and you lose all the money in the chain, but if you say bank before the question is asked, the money is safe. However, you will start a new chain from scratch. Remember team, money that has been banked can move forward to the next round. Round 1, 2 minutes 10 seconds on the clock. We will start with the first person alphabetically, that is you, Cassandra. So Cassandra, let's play the weakest link. Cassandra, first question is for £50. Start the clock. Cassandra, in the world of skincare, what does the abbreviation SPF stand for? Sun protection factor. Correct. Heath, in 1983, Yannick Noah was the last man to win a Grand Slam tennis tournament with what? White balls or wooden racket? It's a wooden racket. Correct. Mel, according to Roman mythology, who were the twin brothers who founded Rome? Romulus and Remus? Correct. Clyde, which animated little characters are just 3 apples high, according to their creator, Belgian cartoonist Peo? The Smurfs. Correct. Janice, what was unique about the burger that Professor Mark Post cooked and ate live on the internet in 2013, apart from its £220,000 price tag? It was the beef was grown in a factory, in a laboratory. Correct. Ellis, Frank Lloyd Wright designed which curvilicious Manhattan museum that opened 6 months after his death? The Guggenheim. Correct. Cassandra, bank. Well, you have reached your £1,500 target within the time limit. That money will obviously go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Whose attitude stinks and deserves to go? Who's dumb and getting dumber in the rounds to come? We will just find out. It's time to vote off the weakest link. In this very first successful round, Cassandra is the strongest link. Statistically, Mel is the weakest link, but who will be going? It's now time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Heath, Clyde, Cassandra, Heath, Clyde. Alright, Mel, remind us what you do, or tell us what you do. I'm a fitness worker. So basically everyone knows what a fitness worker is, but for those people who do not know what a fitness worker is, explain what a fitness worker is. Well, basically they just help people get well, get fitted, and all of that. As simple as that. And like Cassandra, didn't do well. Alright, simple explanation then. Clyde, remind us what you do. I'm a chef. And what kind of chef? Gourmet? Normal? Other chefs? I don't know the names of. Just a normal chef at a restaurant. Lovely. And how long have you been working as a chef? 2 years. 2 years now. And where do you live? I live in Wales. Wales, what a nice place. But apparently it always rains. But does it always rain? Sometimes. But not all the time. Understandable. And why Heath? I don't know. It was such a hard round because we got the £1,500 target, so I had to choose someone, and Heath was the person I went for. Alrighty. Heath, tell us what you do then. I am a lawyer. Another lawyer. Oh god. We had lived the lawyer a few episodes. Episode 13, so how long have you been doing lawyering for? That's what I'm going to call it now. 5 years. And how many years did you study in university for? Well, I studied law in university for about 3 years. 3 years? Yeah, I mean 5. Oh, okay. And did you pay for it all yourself? No, I got a loan from my local bank. Thought so. Well, Heath, with 3 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. It feels a bit sad to go first, but I'm only here just for the experience, I'm going to say, but really I'm here for the money. But, you know, it's good to meet the host with most of the most knowledge. But, yeah. Round 2, in the bank, £1,500. There's 10 seconds being taken off the clock, and we'll start with the strongest link, who is Cassandra. So Cassandra, let's play the weakest link. Cassandra, let's start the clock. Cassandra, Saluki, Borzoi, and Commander are all breeds of what type of animal? Cat? No, dog. Mel. In Indian Premier League cricket, what is the colour of the cap awarded to the player who scores the most runs in a season? Orange or green? Orange. Correct. Clyde. Which line of latitude gives the South American country Ecuador its name? Equator. Correct. Janice. Which Welsh singer performed the theme songs for the Bond films Moonraker, Diamonds Are Forever and Goldfinger? Shirley Bassey. Correct. Ellis. Bank. Which forward-thinking Russian ruler taxed any citizen with a beard because being clean-shaven was all the rage in Europe in 1698? Pass. Correct answer is Peter the Great. Cassandra. Which innovative Apple mobile products named after 17th century scientists predated the iPod by a decade? Pass. Correct answer is Newton. Mel. In 2012, who became the first British cyclist to win the Tour de France? Is it Bradley Wiggins? Correct. Clyde. The Argentine resort town of Ushuaia is situated in the middle of which fiery archipelago? Pass. Correct answer is Tierra de Fuego. Time's up. Time, of course, is up, and in that round you banked a not impressive £200. Now, we pointed out the dumb people in this round. Cassandra, Ellis, Clyde, basically all of you. Now, one of you will be going, so it's time to vote off the weakest link. In this round, the weaknesses were seen. Cassandra is now the weakest link, with Mel being the strongest link. But who will be going? It's time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Clyde. Cassandra. Cassandra. Ellis. Cassandra. Janice, what do you do? I am a dancer. And what do you do as a dancer? If our viewers don't know what a dancer is, well, basically I just dance. As simple as that. Now, why Ellis? Didn't do well. Same with Cassandra, she didn't do well. And Clyde, he could have banked for us and we could have earned an extra £50. That's very true, Janice. Now, why didn't you go for Clyde? I do not know. Okay, and Ellis, what do you do? I'm an accountant. You're an accountant. So explain what an accountant is. It is an accountant, obviously. And so how long have you been doing accounting for? 12 years. And why 12 years? I don't know why I'm asking why you've been doing it for 12 years. I do not know. And why Cassandra then? Same reason with Janice. I might have not done well, but Cassandra did really bad. She got 2 questions wrong. I got 1 question wrong, so might be a positive. Yes, indeed. So, Cassandra, what do you do? I am an events planner. And explain to our viewers what an events planner is. Someone who plans events. Simple as that. So, with 3 votes, or maybe 2. How many? 3 votes, yes. 3 votes. You are the weakest link, Cassandra. Goodbye. I feel a bit hated to go, but then it's alright to go throughout these rounds because you're not the first to go, and being the first to go feels a bit embarrassing. But anyway, goodbye from me to you. Round 3 in the bank, £1,700. Another 10 seconds will be taken off the clock. And we'll start with the strongest link, and that's you, Mel. So Mel, let's play the weakest link. Mel, let's start the clock. Mel, which aptly named thriller writers Grant County series includes characters Jeffrey Tolliver, Sarah Linton, and Lena Adams? Karen Slaughter? Correct. Clyde. In the television series Battlestar Galactica, what is the 13th colony? Earth. Correct. Janice. Which of these institutions is not located in Switzerland? Is it the European Court of Human Rights or the World Health Organization? European Court of Human Rights. Correct. Ellis, Bank. Which English comedian and former psychiatric nurse autobiographies are called Look Back in Hunger and Can't Stand Up for Sitting Down? Jack Whitehall? No, Joe Brand. Mel. What is the name of the lander that tumbled onto the side of a comet in 2014? Pass. Correct answer is Philae. Clyde. What have you been doing if you're suffering from DOMS? Is it undercooking chicken or working out in the gym? Working out in the gym? Correct. Janice, Bank. Which country's flag features a cedar tree? Canada. No, Lebanon. Time's up. What a rubbish round, team. Only £250 banked in that round, and you could even do better. Who confesses to their dumbness? Who doesn't? One of you will be going. It's time to vote off the weakest link. In this round, Ellis is now the weakest link. With this, Mel is the strongest link. But who will be going? It's time to find out once again. Vote in over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Ellis. 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 Clyde. Janice. Why Ellis? It was rubbish in that round and I don't think he deserves to stay. Okay? Ellis, how dumb do you think you are in life? Dumb enough to be here. That's a bit rude, but yeah, dumb enough to be here, I guess. Because you are dumb, Ellis. Your time is up, Ellis. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I thought that was quite a rude comment by Grassy there, because I hated the comment and he called me dumb. But you never know, maybe I am dumb. Because I'm young. 3 of you remain, and just before I speak, my name is not Grassy, it's Grass Monster. So, in the bank, £1,950. We'll start with Mel once again, and 10 seconds will be taken off the clock, Mel. So, Mel, let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Mel, what character name precedes Diary, The Edge of Reason, and Baby in the titles of 3 films starring Renee Zellweger? Bridget Jones. Correct. Clyde. Which war did not take place in the 20th century? Spanish-American or World War One? Spanish-American. Correct. Janice. Which author used pseudonym Curabell for her first published novel in 1847? Charlotte Bronte? Correct. Mel. Bank. Which loving fossil is harvested by the millions each year so that its blood can be used to test new medicines? Pass. Correct answer is horseshoe crab. Clyde. What does the abbreviation TLDR stand for? Pass. Correct answer is too long, didn't read. Janice, which of these Caribbean states is the largest by population, Jamaica or Barbados? Jamaica, correct. Mel, bank. Time's up. Another £250 banked. Well, in the next round you will have the chance to treble. I don't think you really need to treble. £2,200 is alright, to be honest, with contestants on this show. Sometimes, except the £1,000 people. But it's time to get rid of your final weakest link. It's time to vote off the weakest link. Janice now becomes the final weakest link. Clyde is now the newest, strongest link. But who will be going? It's time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Clyde. Janice. Clyde. Okay, so Mel, why Clyde? Didn't do well. I can say he did better than you. Janice, same reason? Yeah. Well, I can say he's done better than you, so Clyde, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. To be honest, I've just found out that I am the strongest link, and it feels a bit sad to go, because, yeah, and I feel very sad and upset. In the bank, £2,200. In this round, 90 seconds on the clock, but whatever you win in this round will be trebled. We'll start with the second strongest link, and that's you, Mel. So Mel, let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Mel, in which 2014 film does Ralph Fiennes play the concierge of a hotel in the fictional Republic of Zubraqua? Grand Budapest Hotel? Correct. Janice, bank. Which early 19th century leader opened the doors for the continent's Jewish population to live more freely? Pass. Correct answer is Napoleon Bonaparte. Bonaparte, I don't know. Mel, which comedian is the author of the novel Shop Girl? Pass. Correct answer is Steve Martin. Janice, in 2006, Jack Dorsey sent out the first of what type of bite-sized message for the internet to read? A tweet. Correct. Mel, bank. A statue of which French footballer stands outside Arsenal's Emirates Stadium in London? Thierry Henry? Correct. Janice, bank. Which arena hosted the last live performance by John Lennon? Madison Square Gardens. Correct. Mel, bank. Time's up. Time's up. You've won £200. What we will treble, what will give you prize money today of £2,800. There can only be one winner. In the next round, I will ask you both 5 questions. Best of 5 wins. If there's a tie, we will go for sudden death. So, Janice and Mel, let's play the weakest link. Janice has the strongest link in the previous round. Would you like to go first or last? First. Janice, which now deceased rapper, had a #1 album on the Billboard charts while he was in jail? I don't know. Correct answer is Tupac Shakur. Mel, What event on 8th of January 1989 ushered in a new era for Japan, known as the High Sea Period? Pass. The correct answer is death of Emperor Hirohito. Janice. L. Frank Baum write which fantasy children books first published in 1900? Wonderful Wizard of Oz. That is the correct answer. Mel. In Argentina, in the 1890s, what type of evidence was first used to accurately solve a crime? Fingerprint? Correct. Janice. Who became the face of the London 2012 Olympics when a painting of her the size of 15 tennis courts was placed under Heathrow's flight path? Is it Jessica Ennis? Correct. Mel. Which fictional casino named after a port in Morocco is owned by Robert De Niro's character in the Martin Scorsese film Casino? Is it Tangiers? Correct. Janice. In Tudor times, a gong farmer would collect the contents of what? Cesspits or graves? Cesspits? Correct. Mel. Crime writer Agatha Christie also wrote a series of romantic novels. True or false? False? No, true. Janice, if you get this, you win the game. What's the most common use for the abbreviation OMW in text lingo? It's on my way. That is the correct answer. Well, that means, Janice, you are today's strongest link and you leave with £2,800. Mel, you leave with nothing. Join us again for the weakest link. Goodbye.